stopping the session. All right. So yesterday we discussed about different perspective classes, right? So any questions in the perspective from your side? Any questions? When you required, what is the requirement? Anything? Do you have any questions? Here there are lot things we did it for the dashboard making purpose. You can create any Excel report and then try to convert that into the TM1, right? By using the DBRW functions, wherever you copy, you can get the value, right? So, any questions here in the TM1 perspective? The main, but in the TM1 perspective, mainly used for only slice and snapshot and active forms, mainly, and action buttons. Those four, if you are aware of that, good clarity on that, then there is no issue. Because remaining all the things is already there in the architect. So means spread, means your spreading techniques, rules, dimensions. It is not good here to use it. It is directly you can use in the architecture itself. So any questions in that? One good example I will give you, maybe it may be useful for the real time. Rank function is there, right? Rank. In one of our cube, TM1 cube, the user asked us to give the rank function in extra call. In TM1 architecture, wherever it may be rules, there is no rank function, if you observe that. So it looks very easy, but there is no rank function. So we need to write our own logic to get the rank. So that type of situations, you go to the perspective, rank function is available in Excel, you can use it. Dense rank is there, all the things are there. So why I'm telling is, whatever the things you are not able to do, some functions and some functionality in the architect, it is better to always go through the perspective and then populate as a worksheet. So it will be useful. So anytime, whenever you are not able to do that, think about in an Excel manner, okay, can we do it in Excel? If it is yes, then go through perspective and publish a worksheet. If you're not able to do in the Excel, then try to think about the architecture domain. Okay, then once the perspective is done, then go to the TM1 web. So go to the TM1 web. So as usual, TM1 web, it will show you the admin host, what is the servers and what is the username, password. You know here only one server is available, but I am going to show you right in the later classes, administration classes and all those things. I will create 10 servers, my own servers. So all the servers will be appear here at that time. Because how to create the different servers, deployment, all those things will be discussed in the admin class, right? So now only one server I am using, so it is showing fine. If you refresh it, all the servers whichever is using in the application servers will be available. But what do you mean by admin host? Admin host is nothing but whether you are using the local host or something else.
Hey Hari,
Yeah.
are you sharing anything? Are you sharing your screen?
It's not sharing. Just check it out.
I'm able to view now.
Hey, somebody had to tell me here.
You're
Forgot.
going to Gmail. You're sharing the Gmail.
Yes, yes. No, no,
Okay.
I'm just sharing original thing only. But
In the
no,
past, it was like the welcome screen came.
that's what I didn't share till now. I didn't click that share my desktop, but I am recording. Was anyhow you at least remember me. Otherwise, I think everybody is listening my voice only till now. Okay. So here, if you are observing TM1 server, here what I am telling right previously, planning sample. If I refresh also, only one server. But in future, I am trying to go and create some of the other servers. That time in the drop down it will show you all the server list. So now you can see that admin host, username and password, right? So now what do you mean by admin host? Server you know is application servers, whatever is available, and user ID password of that particular server. So admin and Apple or Raghava, you know, right? Raghava also we created and all those things. You can use anything here. But now, what is the admin host? You just directly go to the Cognos architect. So admin host is where actually your server is installed. So in my case, I install in my server, my system itself, right? So it's a local host. But in the real time, it may be the server name. That means where you install in a Windows server. So if you want to see that one, what is the exact server name, file and options, you go ahead. You can see this. This is my server, vClass base. That means localhost. So you can give your name. So for example, if it is a Windows server, 131.2. So IP address, IP name also will be there sometimes, right? So this is your admin host. So you don't need to put that here because it is by default, it is taking into the particular server. But for example, if I want to see the different servers, different admin host servers, then you need to mention clearly the admin host. I will show you in the administration class how to connect different admin hosts from architect, because you are using only one architect. That means you want to connect to different server people also, admin host. So that I will discuss later for you. Okay. So now admin and Apple you go inside. So user will use this only mainly TM1 web. So here localhost 88 TM1 web login XS. This is the URL, right? So instead of localhost, so maybe your admin host name will be there in the original. So like Cognos, localhost we are using, but in Cognos in the original version, your company host name and then dot port number, then it will come, right? Like that. So the next one is the planning sample. Here there are three things will be normally present for all of you, all of us. But it is our responsibility to make sure whether I need to give the permission of views or not. Most of the cases I may demise this particular view tab to them. How do you do that for a user? So you know the TM1 web. So TM1 web config file will be there. Say wherever you install, very important, please listen carefully this one. As a developer point of view, but user point of view, I will explain, it's very easy for them. As a developer point of view, I need to make sure that I shouldn't give a permission to the views here. So go to the my computer, C and init pub. Even though installation location is D drive, normally it will be there in the C init pub. So go to the TM1 web, www root folder, web config file. So if you are observing this, this is the TM1 web configuration file. Like we have checked the trade TM1 rule indicator, that is, I will explain you in your administration class, but this is one of the file which you need to do normally. TM1p.ini file we will do, TM1 web.config file you need to do, TM1 yes.cfg file. We need to know all these three things, each parameter as a developer and admin. So this is admin related things, but anyhow I will explain you because it needed for you. If you are observing here app settings, right, TM1 web config, from here to here it is required for you. So what is that navigation tree displays view? Yes or no? If you put yes, it will appear. Navigations, collapse and all those things. This navigation is appear. And navigation tree display administration. So this one, it will appear. These all these things. Otherwise, administration will appear, but only changing password will be available to them. This will not be available. Okay, and navigation tree hidden. So navigation tree collapse and start. This means these two things. If they want to show you or not. Hide web sheet toolbar. So when you are going for web sheet, so the toolbar will be available, right? If you don't want to show toolbar to the people, so this toolbar will be hidden. So hide cube viewer toolbar. Cube viewer means, for example, I want to give only application shortcuts like this and one folder. I don't want to give the access to the views. This normally we will do in the real time. We don't want to show the views. We will give you only application whatever they want, input one application and give the access. So this is a cube toolbar. If you put true means hide web sheet toolbar, true means it will true. So allow override true. So normally hide cube viewer toolbar. Now what is the value? False. That means I'm not doing that one. If I want to do hide, put true here, and then one time you start the server. Okay. So these are the things actually. Number of rows to fetch a page, and this is normally is required. So many times you will face an issue. This one. Maximum number of sheets to export. Say for example, you are uploading the TM on web sheet. Right now you will come to know that one. So it is more than 400 pages is coming, but it is allowing by default maximum sheet per export. So 100. You need to increase this value. Okay. So this is what TM1 web config file. It is available C inetpub root folder TM1 web.config file. Okay. You need to come to this spot and then edit the notepad and then save it. So then what will be appear to you? So normally it will appear applications, and cube viewer we will hide for the users. Administration will be available for you, but these things are all gone. Only change password. To change your password, that is only available for the users. So the application only and administration this value only. Views will be deleted. That means it will not appear. But remember, if you want to do that one, it will applicable for all the users. It's not for some users. Very important. Because TM1 web.config file is server level, not user based. You can ask me for one user I want to show, one user I don't want to show. That is not available now. Maybe in the 10 point, maybe 3 version or something, they are trying to do that. So many people they escalated, because I don't want to hide for all the people. Some people only I don't want. Some people I want to give the access. So that type of mechanism is not there in the TM1 web config. If you want to do entire users who are using this server, this admin host, for all the people it will applicable. Fine. Now normally if you are giving the applications, right, they can use this one. So they can use the people maybe AP value, and you know, right, the subset whichever is available, it will available for you. So all state information, see now like this, or startup locations like this, and high priority states wherever one, because all the subsets also available for you. Okay, click OK, then you will see the data for that particular things. And you can see this one, this is the recalculate button. If you are changing something here, it will change accordingly. And this is the rebuild the active form. If you are using any active form and publish it, if you click this one, the active form will be rebuilt. That means republish, retake this data from server. And this is automatic recalculation. If you are changing something, it will automatically recalculate on now. And this is the auto fit. For example, it will try to auto fit the selected bit. Okay. But remember, it is not the correct way to do here. Why? Because the people, some of the people, web sheet people, they don't know, the users. So what we need to do when we are creating the slice or snapshot, when you are publishing, you need to make sure it is somewhat big, and then once you publish, you need to check one time everything is clear or not. Otherwise, it will come ash, because if the column length is less, it will come ash. Okay, that is what this. If you want to zoom the report, if you want zoom minus, and if you want set, so zoom means and then normal view. This is okay. And if you are changing something here, so 4000, see that till now you didn't calculate. Once you calculate, it will be gone, but till now you didn't calculate. So that is the reason why these two things enable. So this one is save data changes. If you want to save, if you click this button or this button, it will save, but till now it didn't save. So you go to the review. Okay, boss, what is now? I have added 4000. What is the previous value? 3583. Do you want to submit and done? If you don't want, undo it. So it will become 3583. See? But if you want to submit, what will happen? Done. Okay? But again, if I'm changing 7000, I didn't save it till now. See this? And again, go ahead here. Okay? If I don't want, undo it. Say 4000 came. Done. Okay, again I am changing to 90,000. Go to the review data changes. If I want 90,000, if I want only done here, what will happen? 90,000, okay, you confirm, but till now you didn't save. If you want to save, you can save this one or submit or you recalculate. Anything is done. So these are the only one level only you can do. Only one level. If it is done, previously it is 7,000, right? Now it becomes 80,000, 90,000. You don't have any option to get back that one. So that's the reason why you need to always make sure in the sandbox they will do everything, not anyway. So this is what save data, this is review data, and I want to show this slice to Excel. Anybody, can you please tell me the slice to Excel is the meaningful or not? Slice means, you know, if you are changing here, it will change in the Excel. Whether it is applicable for the user or not. Anybody? If it is applicable, yes. Then how it is applicable? If it is no, why it is not applicable? Anybody? Yes, any questions?
It's applicable because you can slice the same data to Excel and you can put his own formulas.
Okay. That's fine. If it is, if you are able to download in the slice, yes, it's meaningful. But you know, right, normally we will never give perspective and architecture permission to the users. Mostly. So because we need to buy a license for them, right? And also the perspective software should be installed in their machine, TMN software, the perspective adding entry. Normally we will never do. If you see the Cognos also, framework manager or transformer, we will never do in any machine. Because these are all desktop portions. We cannot do that from, right, each and every machine of the user. If there are 1,000 users, I cannot go and take 1,000 licenses from the perspective. Then the entire cost will become very, very high. So only TM1 web permission only do. So at that time, in their mission, if there is no perspective, what is the meaning of slice? Nothing. It will not work out. Am I right? If it is available, yes, it will work out. But if it is not available, slice will not meaningful to them. Okay. Then snapshot to Excel. This definitely it will be useful for them because. So now AN location is there, right? This is the AN location. Whatever is in the things, it will appear. AN location 4 elements, total sheets. So if there are 200 countries, so what will happen? Total new sheet is 200. Whether it will work out? No, because in TM1 web we put only 100 is the by default. So you need to make sure then put 400 or something like that. If your data is like that. So now see that how it will be, the data will be generated. So first the AP, then it will exporting is in progress. One, second one done, third one done, fourth one done. It's like this. Right? So yes, open. See, sheet 1, AP, CH, Chennai, SY, XYZ. Why the remaining countries are not remaining states? Because maybe it is entirely zero data, right? So here, see, this is the values, right? So it is, if you take all values, maybe high priority states only. You create all states, so now everything will, right? So this is how you can download the data to the Excel. But this is the, if you see the value, it's a value only. It will not work out if you are changing anything because it's a snapshot. Any questions here? So that is what this one. Okay, I can do normally, mostly all the users will do in the snapshot because they want to download the data, they can download it. Now export the PDF. PDF also same thing, AN location 4 elements. Click, because 4 states are there, so everything will be uploaded. So it will try to upload. Yes, you can click this one, yes, and then open it. You see now. So this has to be make sure that you need to make sure here, because it is coming in a different page, PDF. So you need to make sure that the columns and all those things should be meaningful. Okay. So PDF options you need to check here because it is coming. It's not. You see now. So the number of things actually you should make sure, because if you want to make sure PDF has to come proper, these things to be deleted, and then you need to proceed further. So this is the very important things whenever you are exporting to the PDF. Okay. So this is, calculation now, and this is the reactivate forms, and this is the automatic recalculation. This is auto fit selected fit, so it will try to merge, right? And this is the zoom in and all those things, and it's a sandbox, right? You, because normally user will create the sandbox and commit and delete. So these things you already aware of that. The next one is in the applications file. So in the application, what else they can do? So for example, Cognos URL. So right, while I am creating the application, I told you Just give the user ID password. So now just see this one, Cognos URL. If you click it, it will try to open in a new URL. And then that means any URL you can put. Normally your website URL, all those things you will put for just for reference. And you can do any web sheet. And I told you, right, you can upload any Excels, right, like this. That Excel will be open for you. So these are the things normally while you are creating the application. So this is how the applications will be worked out. And then views means sometimes we will give the users views also. So remember all the cubes will be appear whichever is having the access, and you can see that in this sample cube all the views we have created, everything will be available. See, for example, Australia view. So it will open in a different tabs. Okay. Then for cubes you will have different type of these things. See, different things. Now you can open 2011 and you can see that, and you can select the subset of this one, high priority months, low priority months, anything. You can change it. And remember, you can drag this one also, say old here, you can drag and drop into the rows. You can select anything, whatever you want. So you just drag and put here. See now? Now recalculate once again. See 2011 old, then you can see. So wherever you want, you can drag those dimensions. Available dimensions, it is your wish, you can directly drag and drop. So the user can directly themselves they can use whatever the format they want. See like this. Right? For example, AN location I want in the column. But only one problem is, I think you know, right? Whenever it is a context area, that time only we can select the filter. See, like this. See, I am able to see old, overall value what, revenue value what, gross profit. If I want to, this is a recalculation, this is automatic recalculation on. Okay, whenever changing, it will automatically change. So for example, I want to see high priority ones. Click OK. Then automatically it will give for high priority ones. See, it is automatically recalculation. But if I'm off means what will happen? Just check it out. First it will go blank, low priority months, then click OK. It will go blank because it will not automatically come. Whenever you click once again recalculate, then only will. But if you put automatic on, then it is, if you are changing something, high priority months, you can use it, right? So this one is, say after they did something, right, they changes, maybe they took column here and all those things, they can save their own private view. So they can create their own views, save and save as. So for example, they say it's a Raghava view. It is private or default. So private view, okay. Click it. So whatever the users they are creating, it will not be treated as a, it will not available for all the people. If you are observing, see, any sample cube. See, this is Raghav. But if you are using with some other username, it will not appear. Okay. So, but if you go to the architect, because all maybe each user will create 100 views, so it shouldn't be good if it is everything is available for all the people. So that's the reason why normally it will not be applicable for all the users. But as an admin, I can see it, right? See. Now right click, if you want to publish, you can do it. If anybody is private also, I can publish it. I can make it everybody to available. So that is what that. So these are all Sarda sample view. Maybe we created, but it's a private. So that's how it will be done. Because why it is available Raghava for me? Because I am only the login, right? So if I am login with Raghava, then only you will understand, or some other user, right? So then next one is suppression. You know about, right? Suppress zeros and rows and columns. Actually, TM1 web is not for your point of view. It's a directly user point of view. You don't need to do anything here. So you need to guide them how they have to utilize. So this is suppression. So I want only columns only suppression. So all the rows, if any zero also, it will be available for you. Right? Suppression zeros and columns. Columns means if all the values here, this is zero, right? Revenue value. See this for Chennai. If it is suppress on columns also means, then what will happen? See, the Chennai gone, revenue column gone, because the entire column is zero. So now go to the chart. So you can create your own chart. See this. For example, if I'm expecting the location, annual location, so AP only, I want to see the data. Then see that. You can select whatever the things you want. Show all. See like this. So if your cursor moves on that, it will show you the data. Okay. And if you are dragging this one here, then obviously it will show the different things. See. And if your location is going here, context area, it will be different looks. So you are not only creating the charts, you can apply. See now overall value, revenue value, gross profit value for whole. So for example, if it is India, so the total value will be different. If it is Australia, the total value will be different. If it is only India, sorry, only one state, the total value will be different like this. So this is how you can do all the things. Fine. And each dimension you can see your own subsets, right? Whichever you created. If you want to edit it, see these are the subset if you are aware. And for example, if you want only AP and Chennai, you can keep those elements. You can create here also the different subsets. If you want to show all, you can show that. So however you do in the architecture, everything is available. Say same thing here, rows. So here advanced tab and high priority months and everything is available. If you want advanced also, you can create your own things. So for example, I want only these 4 elements and you keep these elements. These are all you know, right? Aliases also if you want full name like this. See? So whatever you created, it will be available for you. So the user can see themselves. So now in the chart, so there are different type of charts. Chart you created, and I want color palette is like gray styles, tones, so automatically see. And the palette is, and color palettes I want 5. The chart type is light steel blue, and the chart, what type of chart? I want see this is the chart, and if you want this one, both table and split line, both the things will appear. The type of chart if you want to change to 5 elements. All the charts are available here. So go to that. All the charts. So the user can themselves, you can go ahead and do it. So maybe the line chart, bar chart, pie charts, everything. The see like this. So anything, whatever they want, they can go ahead and create. So for example, they want to only chart this one, only cast up they want this one, but both the things they want you want. Once you select which type of things you want, you can go for. This is the which type of chart. So spiral chart I want. So if you want normal chart, right, means this type of chart. anything, whatever you want. So if you want to undo data entry, this is fine, data, this one. This is the sandbox. So like this, you can create your own charts. And you can go ahead and 3D view also you can see. And the fourth option is toggle chart legend. So the legend here is appearing, right? You don't want that one. But if you want, once again, see this one. Okay. So wherever you are changing here, it will automatically update here. And then chart properties. So this is, for example, this toggle is appearing here, right? If you want here below, or if you want this type, this toggle, and anything, some changes will happen, right? Chart properties, legend also. So this is the legend, right? I want this side. See, so this is just properties. You can do whatever you want, okay? And 3D means how much angle you want, all those things. Labels, so point labels, block, and all those things. X-axis. So what is the title name you want? Minor grids, inverted strips, all those things. That means we can do that one also. The grid line will come. See the grid lines here. Okay. So this is how, what type of things you want. You can make sure whatever the things you want, it will be done in the chart properties. And final thing is appearance. So what is the blue colors? If you want your own colors, border line, anything. So the style is dash dot, something like that. Color is, you can put blue, violet, something like that. So it will come like that to see borders. The border is pink. So this is how, in your point of view, whatever the better solution, you can do that. That is the views. And go to the administration. Administration means, you know, right? So normally this only will be available. Change password. So what is the current password? What is your new password, and verify password and save. So that means if you want to change as a user the password, it will be available. As an admin, I am able to see process, chores, client properties, queue properties, dimension properties as a user. Sorry, as an admin. But as a user, you may not see all those things. So fine, as an admin, if I am able to see these things, okay, what is the process? All the processes are appearing. I am able to see first process, second process, Anish sample cube, Anish automatic cube, all those things, right? Process. So now I can run from here also. Remember, I can run from here also. Done? Done? It's done. That means as admin, I may not go to sometimes TM1 architecture if I am not available in a particular place. I can use at least the process to be executed manually. So any process like this. But for the users, we will never give it. Chores. Chores means all the chores, schedulers will be available. If you want to change the chore, you can do that. See, edit. If you change, one second. You see now, if you want to run this particular chore now itself, yes, you can do. If it is already activated, now if you don't want this schedule, deactivate. Okay. And if you want to change from March 21st onwards only, daily 3 times, 4 times, every 10 hours or something, then you save it. That means now onwards the new schedule there. If you want to run that schedule now itself, you can do this one. If you want to, if you don't want in future also, deactivate this. That's it. It will not run now onwards. If you want to activate, yes, you can activate. Right? This is what you can do. Client properties. I can see all the users. Anand, Campbell's, Girish, and admin. So this is my name, right, as admin. I can see I am belonging to this many groups. I think some people asked me if I want to see what are the groups I belong with. You can see at least this one as a user. Go to that one. Okay, Anand is belonging to what are the groups? Select here. He is also belonging to this many. So Girish, Girish is belonging to everyone and TM on experts too. Karun, so everyone and expert and group. Money, everyone, February TM on groups. So admin, belonging to all the groups. So, but TP everyone is common groups. Okay. So this is how you can get what group he is belonging to. And please remember, and you can see what is the client status now, whether it is active or not, and what is the client groups, and when he is last time updated password. So this you can do it. If you want to close the client properties, yes, you can do it. So that is the client. This is the show, and this is the property. I can see the cube properties also. So all the cubes will appear to me. So Anish target cube. So why it is needed cube properties? If you see the cube properties, it will be locked or not. So I know you know right. Some of the cubes I can lock. If any of the cube is locked, you can see here. Load on demand, yes or no. So load on demand yes or no means you can put here. Okay, you don't want that particular cube to be loaded. So load on demand yes. Normally it is no. You put yes. That means whenever is needed, then only you can upload it. That time again you can put no and then you can restart the machine. But normally we will never do, because if you need 10 GB RAM, we will put 100 GB, right? So you can see that all the cubes, what is the uh, properties of the cubes. Dimension also, whether it is locked or not, you can see it. See, and when it is last updated, all the things you can see some properties. And the change password means this is the case. And remember, this is not for developer point of view. This is user point of view. You need to guide them how they need to analyze. And one more thing, in the Anish sample keep in the views, you can create your own views also. So I want Anish location as a row, and Anish time as a column, and Anish measure also column. So my name is Raghava, and then save and view. See, this is the Raghava. So you can create your own views, you can create your own subsets even in the things, but it is a private to you, not for all of you. If you want to make sure that it has to be updated, you need to, here you cannot do anything, see, you cannot publish, only in the architecture, you need to come back and go to the Manish Amplitude, see, Raghava to right click and publish, done. Then it is published and then it is available for all the people. So now if you reload, you go on the outside and then come back otherwise. See Raghava, so not private. And one more thing here is available. Okay, India, right? Now, for example, if you want to change the data, the spreading techniques, all the spreading techniques, you know, right? Data spread, all the things are there. See, so growth percentage. I want the user. You should make sure that user aware of that. 3,000, 20% growth, down, and replace, and add and subtract everything. So then remaining all things is updated automatically. So you need to make sure that it should be all the equal spreading techniques and what it exactly happened. You need to make sure that you need to guide them. What do we mean by this? Holding means what? Everything you should take a demo to the users and you need to make sure that everybody is aware of all these things. Any questions? Any questions apart from this?
We will give access to only applications, right, for end users?
Yeah, in the application also, you are having the cube, right? Say, for example, revenue sheet. So in the extrude, so revenue dashboard filter. Here also, put right click here, and you need to do the data spreading, right? Because if you want to change some value, then all these things you should make sure they should aware of it. And in the sandbox also, they will do the spreading techniques, right? So you should make each and you should take a demo and then make comfortable in the spreading techniques. So they should aware of all those things. Then only they can do the forecasting, right? Because normally the developer will not do the forecasting it done by the users, because they only know that what is the amount of them they have to increase, all those things. So that's the reason why what you are doing in the architecture and all those things, you are just testing only whether it is working or not, but actually user will do in the TM on web. So they should aware of all the information, how to do the spreading techniques, what do you mean by holdings, what do you mean by drill. You know, right, how to drill, so it will go to the next thing. So the same thing, you have to clearly mention those things. Yes, any questions? So TM1 web is very easy tool. It's like our query studio or analysis studio. But the next one which we are going to discuss now onwards, again the 10th versions will start. But before that, contributor also I will explain once again in the 9.5 version. Then go to the performance modeler. Both combination will give you. Then you will understand 10th version. Now onwards, 10th version new features, performance modeler, insights, very important of insight. How to create a big dashboards now by using the new features. So those things I will explain you clearly. And please remember, maybe tomorrow onwards I may not be available for 4 days. Actually, my cousin marriage is there, so I will come back and then take you the sessions. Meanwhile, you practice these things. If any doubts, you can tell me. I will be available in mobile. Uh, Only 4 days I will take off. So the next day I will send you the mail. Okay. So that time I will start contributor and performance mode. Yes, please.
Hari, I have one question.
Yeah, please.
Based on the, let's say, if you are opening the same Excel sheet, January and month and year name, for the just beside the revenue column, can we have like YTD revenue, which calculates through based on the rules? Those kind of functions are there in the rules,
Yes.
like to calculate YTD.
Yeah, exactly. You can do it. You take another column, so the YTD of revenue, and you calculate that revenue column in the YTD function.
Do we have those kind of functions in rules?
The rules, yes, you can. You need to write your own. Actually, directly you cannot, but you need to write own. What do you mean by UTD? So then you need to sum up, aggregate.
And also, one more thing is that calculation of YTD and prior YTD for each and every column. Do you suggest to have this in TM1 cube only, or to do all these things manipulations in Cognos reports?
No. Which one? Which one? Come again.
Do you suggest to have these columns in TM1 cube only, or do
If the
you
user,
want
if
do
the
you want
user,
us to have these columns in Cognos reports, Studio reports?
no. If the users also they want to see in the TM1 QBS, you need to go ahead and do that in the TM1 web, right? So based on the requirement. If they don't want to see in the TM1, but they want to see in the Cognos report, you don't need to clearly, you don't need to mention here, because the cube time will take more time, right? So try to create in the Cognos itself. But if the user they want to see in the TM1 web sheet like this also, means yes, you have to do in the TM1 web, TM1 point of view also.
Okay.
But normally if they don't want in the TM1, just for our reporting purpose only you are doing, let it come the TM1 data into the Cognos. You create that YTD function in our Cognos report, one data item only, right? We need. So you just write down that. So it is simply this.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Any other questions?
Harry, can we also create alternate hierarchies?
So the alternative hierarchies, this is what I'm telling for like Cognos transformer, right? We are having the alternate hierarchies. But in the TM1, it is the unbalanced hierarchy. So that I am going to explain you in the performance modeler also. I think maybe yesterday Sri or somebody asked me. So that in the performance all things also ragged dimensional structure or something like that. So I will show you in that particular piece. We can alternate it. So from country to state, state to district. But some of the place state will not be there. But I will put blank there. You should have that value, but I should pass the blank value and then next value it will pass. In performance modeler also one dimension is there. I will show you. That is hierarchy is a different hierarchy for each level. Yeah. Any questions? Any other questions? Okay, then we will meet after 4 days. I will send you the mail now, confirmation mail, so the date and all the timing also. But meanwhile, please don't miss the rhythm. You please practice, or you just go through that architecture and all the thing. At least try to complete that assignment. Meanwhile, so I will come and then I will explain the assignment also if you are having any doubts. That would be better option. Don't lose the rhythm actually every day. Then I will start the 10th version new features, very important classes now onwards. Contributor, performance modeler, insight reporting, all those things. Okay, thank you.
Maybe one more thing.
Yes, Sri, please be online actually. I think you have.
Yeah.
Yeah, please be on.